G'day everyone, Daniel here from Caravan Industry Victoria. We're here at our 2024 Melbourne Caravan and Camping Leisure Fest, and we're here with Bobby from Masterpiece Caravans. Thanks for joining us, Bobby.
No problem, Daniel. Thank you for being on our stand.
That's exactly right. We're at their wonderful looking stand, and there's so much great products and lots of people watching us looking at what we're doing as well. So we're here to talk about our RV Master Manufacturing Program, and we have the joy of having Masterpiece Caravans as a part of this program. They were one of the first ones to sign up. Like always, the guys at Masterpiece Caravans are always looking to improve the standards, innovate the industry as well. So tell us a bit about Masterpiece Caravans, Bobby.
Well, we've been going for 9 years now, so next year will be our 10th anniversary, which is pretty exciting times. We started off from a humble little business in a rental facility and have grown it to our own factory, couple of dealerships, and going strong and always looking to innovate the brand, innovate the product, bring in new materials, and keep trying to be at the forefront of the off-road market.
And that's exactly right. And Bobby, while we're here, just grab some of the technology, and we've got TerraGlide suspension behind us, and we've got some of the innovation, the Artec construction there. These guys started to do this last year or year before, started to really look at the technology and everything like that, leaders, innovators in that space. So tell us a bit more about it, Bobby.
So the Artec construction was born out of everyone changing from Meranti to aluminium frame or sandwich panel, so we really wanted to come up with something unique and different, and that's where the fiberglass framing come out. So the fiberglass, polyurethane and carbon mixture for the fiberglass frame is actually really unique and amazing product. High ignition point, so 300-degree ignition point. It's got its own thermal property, so it doesn't transfer hot and cold. It's got a lifetime warranty on the product itself. It has zero water ingress properties, and it has a good deflection rating, so it doesn't have a memory. As you bend it, it does come back into place. So it works and functions exactly like Meranti, except it's lighter, stronger and rot-free, which is what everyone's been looking for.
Yeah, exactly right. So, really good product there. As you said, can manage the thermal properties, so heat and cold, but also it's stronger. It's also lighter, but also it won't have that ingress of the water, so it actually looks after the product as well. It's absolutely amazing. And you've done a few other stuff. You've been leading the industry a lot in the electric technology for a long time as well.
Correct. We've been using the Victron products for 4 years now, working closely with our supplier Arizon. We also do our own batteries through Arizon, so we design and engineer the batteries here in Victoria. Obviously they get made overseas, but we have a specific way of putting them together. They're in an aluminium case, not in a black plastic case, so everything we do is that one step ahead of everybody else, I believe, and this is why we're at the forefront of the market.
100%. And that's exactly right. These guys have been at the forefront of that off-road market for a very long time. I can't believe it's 10 years almost next year, so that's going to be an amazing celebration to celebrate Masterpiece Caravans. But as I mentioned, we're here to talk about RV Master manufacturers, and as I said, these guys are one of the first ones to put their hands up. So tell us what RV Masters means to you and setting the standard for the industry, Bobby.
It's actually an amazing concept. We were introduced to this a while ago, and I think that the caravan industry is a little bit, lost when it comes to this space. So there's no real direction. The government isn't giving any direction. The various other associations are giving us no direction. It's basically build a van, come to a show and flog it off to the consumer. I'm really glad that the Victorian Association has stepped in to really, put a bit of regulation in, put these key pillars into place, and some of the big ones being the financial viability of a business. As we know, a few businesses have gone AWOL or closed up, and now leaves the consumer in the lurch, leave the suppliers in the lurch. It just leaves a bad taste in everyone's mouth. It's not just the person that went under, it affects all of us in the caravan industry. So the financial part's big. The regulation of making sure you meet the Rover, the RVSA, the ADRs, the rest of it, that's really, really important too. And last of all, the systems and processes and structures in place. So it's really important because there's overhead costs that go into these vans, and I think some people get a little bit confused at what it means to run a business and have overhead costs of a van, and these are the things that are driving the prices up of the vans. It's not through greed. I think it's through running a business correctly with proper systems and structures in place. But we do this so then when we do run into trouble, whether it's warranty, whether it's some sort of disagreement, we have the financial power to fix it, back it, and do what we've got to do to honour the consumer's rights as well. Otherwise it can be a little bit dicey.
100%, and I think Bobby's really summarised it well, and that's what it means to me and to us as the association driving this. as you can hear in Bobby's voice, but also the words that he said, he talked about that the industry wants to give the customer the best experience. So we talked about, yes, there's been some businesses going in administration of recent time. They're not members of ours and they haven't been members, and as have their manufacturers. But then the rest of the industry has to deal with the consequences of, the reputation of the industry, the reputation of the products. But you've got people like this company doing the right things and been doing the right things for a long time to set that standard for the industry. So this program has been the industry getting together to educate the consumer about the right ones. And as we say, expect the best, which is obviously the slogan of this program. And then the standard to industry is actually about setting a standard for the industry as well. So you can see the passion in the industry. Bobby's been around the industry for a long time. He's very passionate about it as well. So Bobby, tell us where you can find more information about Masterpiece and where you could go and see one as well.
So on the Masterpiece website, you can get all the information you need. Escape RVs is our Victorian dealership. We're on site 21 here, but that's a bit pointless. We're about to close up for today shortly.
Tell us the address.
So we're in 50 to 54 Capital Link Drive is the factory, and 1795 Hume Highway, Camberfield is the Escape RVs dealership.
And also on your website, it's got all your dealers as well around the country.
Correct. Everything, all the information you require is on the website. You can hit us up at sales@masterpiececaravans.com.au, and we'll get back to you with any of the questions you might have, or pricing, layouts, etc. And we're really big on factory tours, which kind of ties into this RV master manufacturer. We pride ourselves on letting people into our facility. It's a big spend, 150, 60, 70 grand plus. We want people to see where their money's going, who they're dealing with, why we are who we are, how we go about it, to have confidence in what we do, and the backing of you guys as well from the industry. So it's a really amazing setup, and we welcome everyone into the factory to have a look at what we do.
Yeah, it's been a long-term partnership with Masterpiece Caravans. As I said, they're the first ones to put their hands up to help the association, but help the industry more. So, been a key partner with us for a couple of years now. But obviously, we want to talk about Ramon and thank Ramon for being a part of this, leading this for a long time. He is busy selling caravans. He's got a couple of customers in some vans over here. So he's obviously driving the industry and driving the business forward as well. But we want to thank Ramon. He's, when I met him some time ago and he talked about his industrial engineering days back in the day, what he used to do and what he used to design, he's brought that philosophy into the business and brought it into the caravans as well. So we want to thank Ramon, but Bobby's here. We want to thank Bobby for being with us today and obviously being a key partner with us, but also being an RV master manufacturer.